Yo, what the fuck is up, YouTube? It's just me, Riverboy, here again. To be honest with you guys, I just came off of like fucking DXM, and as a matter of fact, I don't even feel like it was all the way off of it, or maybe it was just the afterglow. I don't know, but let me tell you what, extremely, extremely spiritual substance. Like, damn, guys. I mean, I don't know if it's because the DXM they have in Colorado where I live is all like fucked up with all these different chemicals in it that make so people can't really get all that high off of it. Not only that, I think it makes it so people can't get like spiritual awareness from it either. On the real shit though, because when you do that, like, cause my friend, he just recently came over from Arizona, and when I do like the DXM that he gave me, and it was in like a fucking purple bottle too, so it looked like lean, you know what I'm saying? Looks like some dope ass fucking badass shit, but yeah, and it is when you do the right kind, you feel me? When you don't do the right kind, I don't feel like it really. I mean, sure, you can probably learn a few things from it, but at the same time, it's just never really the same, Like, for instance, when I took this kind, damn, music sound fucking incredible, and I felt like it was just speaking to me through my soul. You know what I'm saying? It was on another level, like I said, like on some fucking different dimensions, like alien type shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, yeah, we're just here, fucking kicking back in nature. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, the birds are singing, and I am too. But anyways, yeah. I'm sipping on some fucking milk that I weighed out. I took my scale, I weighed out about 70 grams fucking nutmeg. I took it out on the concrete, smashed it all up, you know what I'm saying? I was observing them today. And yeah, when I saw the nutmegs today, like, I remember last time when I saw them, and I was like thinking to myself, wow, nutmegs really look like that smashed up, because I saw them on the computer screen, and also not on the computer, on my phone screen, practically a computer anyways, portable one, that, but anyways, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I was observing them and realizing, hey, you know what, these actually look like brains, you feel me? Like, you know what a steak looks like, right? All like wrapped around each other and shit. Well, that's exactly what fucking the insides of a nutmeg looks if you cut it open. Not only that, but on the outside too, it looks like it's the exact shape of a fucking brain. Obviously, I can't make that shape with my fist, but it's more like that, and then it wraps around, like, comes back around like that, but like two of them. And if you look at a nutmeg, there's like a split in the middle. Just like the split in the middle of your brain where the right and left brain hemispheres connect. You feel me? Like, on some real shit though, I'm not making this up. It looks like a fucking brain. You feel me? And I look all over the internet, once again, for like any type of spiritual texts or anything like that of the nature, talking about how we could use nutmeg to expand our consciousness, like many other shamans all over the world are doing with other herbs, like Salvia divinorum, ayahuasca, fucking marijuana, shout out to the Rastas, all of them. It's not always about weed, people saying living that hippie life. You know what? It's all about every single herb that you can use, every single part of the natural world that we have forgotten that we do in fact have the power to use it, and it can give us the power within ourselves to overcome many troubles of the fucking world today. You know, we just, I don't know, man. Like, I swear, you know, I've been saying this for a long time, but I don't think I've said it in that exact way. But what I'm trying to say is, you can, in fact, oh fuck, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, for every poisonous thing nature has and offers, it also offers an antidote. You know what I'm saying? So, in order to get out of all this fucking mess and this endless cycle is what it feels like that we've created, what we have to do is we have to get back into nature and find out what it has for us. You know? And it's not just some, you know, it's not just some physical object like a fruit or a fucking vine or what the fuck have you to survive and fucking grow from, you know? What it is it's something that will make us thrive to the point where, you know, eventually we may even be able to bring up our own species into space. Not just our own, but other ones as well, like dogs, cats, fucking our pets, the plants that we use here to fucking heal ourselves, heal our bodies, minds, and spirits, you know, because I don't believe that everything like, and actually I don't believe that anything at all has a fucking has no spiritual natures to it. Like, even the most bizarre example, you know, plastic, for instance. You know, sure, yeah, it's man-made. Sure, it's bad for the environment. Sure, it's all this, that. But have you ever, like, sat down and really think of what plastic serves, what kind of purpose it serves? You know, like, what can it do for us? What can it do to ensure that we can, I don't know, further our evolution? Like, think about it this way. Plastic, yes, it's not very biodegradable. So what does that mean? That means, therefore, it can survive long periods of time out in the sun, fucking just out in nature, out in the world, just, and it won't ever rot, and it won't ever, like, won't really disintegrate all that much. Therefore, what happens is we don't need that much of it. We don't need to keep replacing it over and over and over, even though that's what we like to do nowadays. But we really don't have to do that, because of the fact that what we made still stands, and it hasn't really gone away to this day, you know. I know, like, I've thought about these things, especially when I watch, like, Ancient Aliens, and when they talk about how the aliens came down and, like, offered us their, like, technology for, like, so we could, if we could trade them some of our gold and all this. And I was thinking, you know, like, maybe the technology they offered is, like, maybe it's, like, more powerful than the stuff that we could give them, but I don't know. Like, maybe things just serve a greater purpose even than we think they do, you know, like that saying, like, everything happens for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, guys. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Anyways, so yeah, you know, like, I was just coming off of Mucinex, and I felt, I don't know, it was kind of weird. Like, the alcohol definitely intensified it, but at the same time, what I felt was I don't know, it was really fucking weird, guys. Like, I swear to God, this Mucinex that I had, the effects of it can definitely be comparable to LSD. In the sense of just how spiritually in tune and aware and just like intense and like, I wouldn't necessarily say like sensitive, more sensitive, like my senses were more open. No, I wouldn't really say that. I would say like I would say like my emotional awareness was more opened. You know what I'm saying? So not like my physical senses, sight, sound, hear, touch, and feel. You know, it's more like what I could feel within my spirit, within my soul. You know what I'm saying? Very, very different. There's just nothing wrong with LSD and how it makes you do that. It makes your senses enhanced. But at the same time, because you see, with LSD, it's more like things we view and we picture and we see every day. You know how it gives us visuals or whatever? So it's just like, it helps us to see those things for what they truly are. You know, and what, not necessarily what we've always thought they were or what people told us they were. You know, it's like, you know, when people say do your research, like find out for yourself. That's kind of like what psychedelics do. You know, I feel like is they give us the raw information like from the source, which, you know, like, then again, shamans like are tricksters. You know, definitely, without a doubt, because fucking, you know, like, for instance, the Native American thing, how they used to grow out their hair and shit, and then over on the other side of the fucking world in India, they have these guys that are like, oh, India, I don't know quite where it was, man, but you have these fucking monks that are shaving their heads like bald because they think that every time they shave their heads, it's like a new incarnation, you know, and it's just like, damn, you know, I didn't think awakening could be like this. Like, there's like opposites to literally everything, even spirituality. Like, I thought it was just like society and nature and like fucking, I don't know, yin and yang in that sense. But no, like, even nature has yin and yang within it, and within everything. You know, the deeper you go, the more like crazy it gets. Like, and it just goes round and around, and it just never stops. Fucking is. It's actually pretty beautiful, quite amazing. It really is, guys. But yeah, you know, sometimes I feel like I really just get into these videos and like so into it that I feel like if I ever stop, I need to like stop talking. Like, I need to start doing other things in life, because like this is getting like too crazy or whatever. Like, I put too much time in it. But at the same time, guys, it's just like, holy shit. You know, why fucking stop? You know, why quit doing what you're doing as long as it makes you happy? You know, because at the end of the day, if you're not doing what makes you happy, you know, you're going to be doing something in this life, whether you like it or not. You know, time goes on, life goes on, and whether you like it or not, you can't just sleep forever, you know what I'm saying? You gotta wake up, you gotta get up, do things, fucking, you feel me? Birthday parties, graduation gifts, like, fuck depression, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that bullshit. Feel me? Even though it is a deep rest or whatever. Just like, goddamn. You know? Like, me personally, I've been on a very spiritual high for the past fucking... Damn, I mean, I really couldn't be on it. I really don't know honestly how long, but maybe ever since I started like doing acid again, and just, damn, you know, getting back in tune with myself, getting back in tune with nature and the world around me, and it's just like, damn, you know, I do regret all the things that I haven't done, that I always think about doing but never did it. You know, it's just like, you can't stop at halfway, you know. You ever just feel compelled, and then you have to like force yourself to stop, even though you feel compelled to keep going. Like you feel like you just want to, like there's something guiding you, like something within you that just says, I gotta do this. And then you fucking force yourself to stop because it's nighttime, because people are sleeping, or because you don't want to be like that guy in the fucking house looking like a weirdo or what the fuck ever. You know, because I have. And let me tell you guys, the years just go on and go on and go on and go on, and I can't tell you how many times I did that. And then the next morning I wake up and say, gosh damn, you know, like even though I still have time now, like if only I would have finished that, you know, then I'd be moving on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. You know, it's just like, but even though that happens, you know, you still can't stop and just think about it and regret and have remorse about it. Even though remorse is good for a little bit, but like you cannot keep that inside of you. You know, you've got to move on. You've got to do something else. Keep doing what you're doing before, but just like, it's like a big meditation, you know. Everything comes and it goes. Comes and it goes. Like a cloud going by. You know, nothing lasts forever. But at the same time, it does. You see, like, everything really is an illusion. Because each second goes by, and, like, the past is all behind us. And yet, like, our souls, our spirits, our essence will just keep going further and further and further. You know, it's just like reincarnation. You know, I haven't really said it in such a long time, but man, I feel super grateful to be alive. And maybe, you know, maybe it is just the fact that I'm in the sunshine, I'm outside, I'm hearing the birds. Maybe it is the fact that I'm making a fucking YouTube video right now. Or maybe it's the fact that I did DXM yesterday. Maybe it's the fact that I've been doing psychedelics lately, you know, getting rid of my depression. I don't know what the fuck it is, guys, but I'm just super glad. You know, super happy to be here. I'm thankful for my new subscribers. Thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys. You don't know how much it means. Even though I only have 90 subscribers, that's better than nothing. And you know what? Hopefully we're gonna make 200 by the end of this year. You feel me? I mean, shit, yeah, we had a good time fucking smoking weed on YouTube and all that shit. But now I'm just fucking drinking nutmeg, fucking some keto Slim Fast, which keto is really, really good for you guys. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it really is. It's just anything that gets us closer to our like primal natures, you know, back in like primitive times, what we used to eat and shit like that. Definitely. But hell yeah, guys, I got some morning glory seeds coming in the mail, which I'm stoked about. You know, I'm starting to feel the energetic fucking effects from this. From this nutmeg, you know, and shit, yeah. I'm finna go fucking put in some work, do some dishes, and maybe clean a little bit. Definitely gotta drink that water, especially when you're doing nutmeg. Especially when you're drinking. You know, because I had a few beers today to fucking see what it would do, and it actually intensified the DXM a little bit. And now I'm drinking nutmeg and just sweating in the sun. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be me. I'm happy that I have the freedom to be myself. You feel me? Even though the government's trying to take us down, I feel happy that we still aren't there yet. You know? There's still a fighting chance. You know, fuck the coronavirus. Fuck all that bullshit. And, yeah, you know, just stay positive. Here I am mixing this around to get it all fucking. Shit, yeah, guys. Like I said, I'm sorry the videos are getting longer lately, guys, but damn, when I get into them, I never really want to stop because of the fact that, this YouTube shit is like something that I really love to do. Not only that, but it's also the fact that, like, lately, I've been talking on YouTube lately about really all the shit that just sets my soul on fire, that excites me, that just makes me want to keep going and never stop. Hence the fact that what fires do, when they start really get going, it's hard to stop them. Shit. Shout out to Nutmeg, because I'm pretty sure its element is fire and its planet is like, I don't know, I think it was Saturn, the lady said. I don't know, some witchcraft lady that I was watching. Ain't nothing wrong with witchcraft though, that shit's fucking tight. I'm actually into it a lot. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't necessarily call myself a witch, but at the same time, I feel like once I really get my shit together, you feel me, get going on what I want in life, what I feel like is I really want to be a witch, I really just want to do that shit, like dancing under the moonlight, you feel me? It's not even like a funny thing or a joke, it's actually like real shit, like I really want to do that. And yeah. Damn. Well, shit. I see all this stuff on, like, the internet on how you could overdose on nutmeg and shit, and I'm just thinking to myself, is this like a legit thing? Or is it actually something that the government... Is it actually like some plan enforced by the government agencies to, like, infest the crops with chemicals that fuck people up so they can't have those spiritual experiences and enlightenments and awakenings? I want to say enlightenments because that's whole fucking other level, but awakenings, where they're starting to wake up to it. And yeah, I definitely think so. It's either a fucking thing that the government is trying to tell us that it fucks with us, or it's a thing that is an actual chemical that fucks with us that the government puts in it. And I honestly think it's both. I don't think it's a little of both. I think it's a whole lot of both. Because it's just, fuck the government, you know what I'm saying? All positive shit aside, fuck the government. Because that shit really honestly is negative. I mean, yeah, sure, it's all happening for a greater good, probably, but at the same time, I don't fuck with it. But, yeah, just remember to stay in nature. Feel me? All that shit. And be yourself. But yeah, guys, I've been researching bay leaves lately too, and I know a little bit about them. If you know anything about them, put that down in the comments. And yeah, like, I've heard that it gives you like more psychic powers, more psychic awareness, and it just like, sorry, I had a burp, but it just does a lot of good things for you, like your immune system. It's kind of a cold medicine when it comes to that kind of stuff. And yeah, get back to nature. I mean, I've always claimed, I may have always claimed that I was trying to be in nature and all this, you know, especially back in the early days, but in reality, I really wasn't, you know. I was kind of a hypocrite. Like, I wasn't really doing it as much as I should have. I thought I should have, but, hey, you know what? We all find our way, and I'm not perfect yet. I never have been, probably never will be. In this lifetime, definitely. And, yeah, guys, I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of the sunshine, finish this nutmeg up, and I'm gonna get out of here. Peace, guys.